Steve-O moving out against Tony Russo and Mike Miller. This match, one fall with a 10-minute time limit. And, of course, with Wrestling 2 and Steve-O, you find an interesting combination. Steve-O, a very, very aggressive competitor. Wrestling 2, on which Russo in catches him with a good high back top. Wrestling 2 moves in. Front chancery to a arm drag and twist, and Steve-O makes the tag.
There was a mistake on Wrestling's 2 part, because you take a look at that gentleman, he's short, so the first thing he should have gone for, if it was me, he would have gone for the legs. That would be the thing to go to, because he has a thick upper body. However, we'll see how the match progresses.
Interesting comments from Roddy Piper, as I said, our special guest color commentator today, lending his comments, and a man with an unusual background. Good bottom wrist lock, lateral drop, takedown into a head scissors by Wrestling 2. And Miller gets those feet into the ring ropes, forces the break, and is back into his own corner.
Now here we have the same man here, huge upper body, goes for the legs, but you see now, he's not going for the legs. So consequently, how are you going to try to beat a man with the obvious strength that this guy's got? You can see that by the way he's muckling him down, or he was. There you go, upper strength.
All right, and so it's Russo lashing out with a boot to the midsection, and it is Wrestling 2 trying to bring him up. Blocked very well by Russo. This time, Duke gets him up and upends him to the canvas very quickly. High knee lift, and he makes the tag with Miller. And quite a contrast in tag team partnership between Russo and Miller.
Absolutely. Now, Miller is a completely different style of wrestling. Completely different body. Right now, you see Miller. You should have been watching Miller. You see now, Miller is the type of guy. There you go. Good kick out. You see now, he's not wasting no time, not wasting no energy. An immediate kick out, goes right for the corner and gets himself a win. Now, that's an intelligent wrestler.
Observations by Roddy Piper, and it is Mike Miller now with a side headlock on Steve-O. Steve-O from Edina, Minnesota, with his degree in academics and teaching, caught with his shoulders smashed up. Beautiful drop down to the canvas. Steve-O catches him high. Hip toss. Takes Miller back to the canvas, and it is Steve-O now. Full arm drag and twist on Miller. Reaches over, makes the tag with Wrestling 2. And Wrestling 2 with that $1 million knee lift. And now Miller very quickly tags up with Russo. So, both teams tagging in and out with good regularity.
Yes, because you don't know, they had his arm, and you don't want somebody working on your arm so long that you're getting tired and you can't tag. He did the right thing. A fine move, that was a fine move. Fine move. But now you see he backed up. It was Roddy Piper. Roddy Piper would have kept him in the center of the ring.
Well, front chancery, Russo bowled him back into the ropes very quickly. Wrestling 2 with a side headlock, makes a tag. Steve-O back into the ring. Steve-O. Snapmare. Well, Steve-O, of course, most interesting young man, comes from a totally athletic family. His dad, former pro football player, his brother, a pro football player. Steve got his education at Gustavus Adolphus, excellent football player, outstanding amateur wrestler, and has chosen the one-on-one contact, much as yourself, as a primary form of sport, and obviously now as a professional of income.
Yes, well now, Steve-O just made an extremely smart move on the head scissors. Being that he's a tiny bit higher, he tagged out immediately, which is extremely smart in a tag team situation.
Wrestling 2 now with the head scissors on Tony Russo, keeping him to the canvas. Referee Captain Gowan checking their shoulders carefully. Wrestling 2 to an inside armbar. Now makes the tag with Steve-O. Steve-O back into the ring. Caught him. Base of the elbow. Drove Russo back, and Miller makes the tag. And Miller looked a little hesitant coming in.
Yes, but he's just being intelligent there. Why jump in when the man is 2 feet away? Just make him go back. Make him get a little room. Think, catch your win. That's important.
All right, both men.
I'm anxious to see just how strong Steve-O is here.
Well, I can assure you that good go behind, and partial heel block tech into the ropes, and the referee will be calling for the break. Mike Miller.
Why give him a chance? Very smart. We're fighting for dollars here. Very good, very good.
Well, and so Mike Miller unleashing some heavy artillery on Steve-O now, and it is Miller. Arm whips him off, catches him, knee to the midsection, and it is Steve-O back to the canvas.
You see, now what they've done is they just let these guys run out of wind a little bit, and now from superior conditioning, they're getting in there and getting the job done, which is smart tactics. Would you agree with that, Mr. Stanley?
Well, I think the outcome of the match will decide who is the most brilliant tactician here.
I suppose you're right.
It appears to me that Mr. Russo and Mike Miller have got themselves an armful of trouble here, but so do Wrestling 2 and Steve O.
Smart. He's got a, I'm not sure here's 5 count, is it, to let go?
He got a 4 count.
4 count to let go. Now, that was smart. That man there hang on to him, whatever the count was, 2, just enough for his partner to get in there and get a hold on him. But now he's got to dig in, boys, dig in.
And some very spirited commentary here from Rowdy Piper, and the tag is made. Steve O tags up at Wrestling 2. Wrestling 2, a clubbing right, a left, and another right to the side of the jaw.
That's illegal. That's illegal. You can't hit him on the side of the jaw with it. However, we'll let that pass.
Russo makes the tag, moves into the ring. Wrestling 2 catches him coming off the ropes. And Wrestling 2 now brings him up, full body slam.
Very strong. Very strong.
Near fall for Wrestling 2, count of 2. Referee Scrappy McGowan watching carefully. Russo makes...
You know, I wouldn't have got myself caught in the corner like this man did here. Now he's got 2 against 1, and it's his fault that he's in the corner. However, everybody makes mistakes. Most people do anyway.
From facelock now by Miller, and Wrestling 2 trying to pull his way back. Makes the tag. Makes the tag with Steve O, and it is Steve O back out into the ring. Steve O brings him up. Full body slam into a lateral press. Mike Miller powers out. All right, back into the corner now, and it is Steve O. Catching it now from Tony Russo, and Russo, as Piper pointed out, very solid upper body, very tough upper body, and he's using his body to his own advantage now. Beautiful move by Steve O, up and over his man, rolling reverse. Russo broke it up.
Very nice.
And Russo has been using the foot to the midsection quite effectively thus far. A good leapfrog by Steve O.
Now, do you think that was to the throat there now? You see that? Yep. Now, I believe that was to the wall now. Very good. A very decisive victory, Mr.
No question about that. And so, Wrestling 2 and Steve O. And I might just point out, we've got a little bit of a problem with Tommy Rich. He and the Super Destroyer, who many people believe is a superstar, a little bit of a problem. I'll tell you about that more later on. But the victors in this match would be indeed Steve O and Wrestling 2.